Hello and welcome to Carpool. My name is Robert Llewellyn and each week I give someone interesting a lift in my car and we have a conversation. That's what I've been doing for the past 16 months, every week, a total of 74 episodes. It started out as an experiment really, to see if there was any truth in all the hype I'd been hearing about new media. I'm a bit embarrassed to admit it now, but in the late 1990s I did attend some seminars and conventions about new media. I then set up a company called British Web Broadcasting with some like-minded enthusiasts, and the idea was to distribute comedy clips, comedy video clips on the internet. It was a bit of a disaster. You see, too many people wanted to watch it, and every time someone downloaded one of our comedy video clips, it cost us money. That's not a very good way of setting up a business. This was years before YouTube and video sharing sites like that, and I learnt a lot from the experience. What I came to learn was that there are early adopters and then there's complete idiots. So, cut to 2008 and I discover Blip TV and I find out I can distribute using iTunes and I can make my very own video podcast. Well, I'll be honest, I had some help with the back end and eventually Carpool was born. So I posted a video on Blip TV which featured myself and Ed Bye, he's the director from Red Dwarf. So then I edited it and I uploaded it onto Blip TV, and then I spent hours trying to make sure that the code was in the right place and I didn't want to make a mistake and I wanted to try and get it right, and so that it would appear on iTunes, and then I was going to announce it the following week, but I had to go away for the weekend. And when I came back, nearly 5,000 people had downloaded it. I hadn't told anyone. Someone had found it on iTunes and somehow spread the word. How does the internet work? Does anyone know? Well, I don't want to be impolite or boast about anything, that would be just not very English, but I am really, really thrilled with how it's all worked out. I also want to thank all the amazing people who've taken part in Carpool, I think nearly 80 people I've given a lift to in the car. They've been so generous with their time, they've been so generous with their spirit, with their opinions, with their thoughts and their philosophies. It's been an amazing experience. I like gay men, but I don't want to do anything with them. Have some of the tea you made me. How do you drink that?
You do that? Right, yeah.
But it's hot!
I know, that's because it's the thermal flask.
Things can only get better.
Well, that was you.
Really.
Jesus.
The first term is my fault.
I think it's Wayne Rooney.
It does look like Wayne Rooney.
Do you think it's Wayne Rooney? No, it's not Wayne Rooney.
Happily, for I am black. And every night on the stage in DC, I would pause because I thought, if anybody's going to protest, this is the place they're going to do it.
And my event was at 7, and at sort of like 5 to 7, someone's on Twitter saying, I'm in the third row. I can't work out why he isn't tweeting.
And so the last thing down the evolutionary thing is you're just funny.
Yes.
Because you want some attention.
Yes.
I had no interest in music, absolutely
Really?
none.
Wow.
That was my big rebellion. I was a jock, I played loads of sports, loved computer games,
Wow.
but music wouldn't have anything to do with it.
Entire audience either switch off or vomit violently at their screens.
The mutual lovingness. Well, this area is very weird because you've got that lovely old bit of village that you stayed in, and then you come through something that was built in the 70s, and looks like Poland.
Hey, great weather we're having. Look at that, he's only been here 2 weeks. Oh, God, of my life.
Yeah, I came out of university and there was no... I specialised in Soviet foreign policy. I came out of university and there was no Soviet Union.
And I hate kids. That's the only way I could get the job, because they don't want anyone who likes kids too much.
Of course, if you were very keen on children.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
Yeah. I was so enthralled by
the pro BBC rant by the person who obviously is employed by the BBC and would personally lose considerably were it to cease to exist.
Yeah, the idea that you can tell someone's class by the words they use, so that if they say lavatory, that's more you speak, whereas toilet is non-you, and mirror is non-you, and looking glass or glass is...
Oh, that shows
a lot of them very old-fashioned.
Because I would say lavatory, but I would also say mirror.
Yeah, everyone would do.
regular viewers of Carpool will know that when I first started the show, I was using my own car, the Toyota Prius. There's many reasons for using it on Carpool. One of them is it's a roomy, spacious, comfortable car. It's very, very quiet, which obviously is a big advantage. There is a nice big gap between where the passengers and driver sits and the windscreen, and that means you can get a camera further away from your subjects, which gives a better shot. And I think very importantly, because I do a lot of the shows in London, you don't have to pay the congestion charge, and that really does help. Well, eventually the people from Toyota saw the show and they really helped me out because they loaned me this car, the 3rd generation Toyota Prius. Well, basically, if they hadn't done that, Carpool wouldn't have happened. Now, all the time I was making Carpool, I was working behind the scenes putting together a pilot for a broadcast TV version of the show. I didn't do this on my own. I was working with a production company called RDF Media. Now, RDF used to make Scrap Heap Challenge, and well, they also make a lot of other things. They're really rather clever people. Anyway, we started to put together this pilot and we started to go around the TV broadcasters to see what would happen. And I'm very happy to announce one of them said yes. So I'm really thrilled to announce that as of October this year, Carpool is going to be on Dave. Now, Dave is one of the UK TV channels that broadcast the new episodes of Red Dwarf we did last year. Dave is a rocking channel and I'm really thrilled to be part of it. It's absolutely amazing. Now, I can't begin to tell you how many meetings have taken place in order to make this happen. It's taken a long time. It's been an incredibly complicated set of negotiations, but it's been really, really good. And everyone behind the scenes at Dave and at RDF and at Toyota Cars and everywhere have been really behind it. So I just feel very blessed with it all. I can't believe that Carpool's going to be on Dave, or as I rather childishly refer to it, proper telly. Now, I just want to reassure the regular Carpool audience that there is going to be Carpool on the internet. It will continue to be on there. Everything that we record for Dave will eventually be put on the internet in its full form, in its long form, if you like. And it will continue to be on all the same outlets that it is now, on iTunes and LuTube and Carpool TV. It's going to be on that. It's going to be on loads and loads of different platforms, and it's going to be in high definition and very small compressed ones to go on your phone and audio only. All those things we're going to do. But there is, for the next few weeks at least, going to be a short break because I can't continue making the weekly updates of Carpool that I have been up to now and concentrate on the new series that I'm doing for Dave. So I'm really disappointed about this because I love doing it. I really enjoy doing it, but I know I'm not going to be able to keep it going. So there's going to be a short intermission in the weekly Carpool updates, although there are a couple of things that I'm intending to do, especially for Carpool on the internet. But I really want to thank all the people, the many, many thousands of people who've downloaded the show and consistently followed it for the last, whatever it is, 75 episodes or something. It's been absolutely amazing, and the show wouldn't have worked without you. It's as simple as that. And I also want to thank the people who started watching a few episodes and then kind of forgot about it, and then they suddenly re-find it again, sometimes a year later, and download every single episode they've missed. It's amazing. I also want to thank the extraordinary people who suddenly come across the show now, out of the blues through some weird connection, and download the entire back catalogue. I mean, let's face it, that is almost 30 hours of two people sitting in a car having a natter. That is extraordinary. So I really want to thank you guys for supporting it. And if you have been, thank you for watching.